old world order. They don't have, because they were a part of putting these particular stipulations on people, they were also used in that manner. But because they can't speak about this in public, they don't, it makes me think that they don't have the means to identify this through people when it's happening, to be able to assist law enforcement in the future. Okay, unless law enforcement is going to be using this on people, they are not equipped to identify it and be like a detective or somebody that would work on these particular cases. Because somebody's sending me a song, oh, I just need a chance to show you I can't, I can't change the past, but I can control the future. You're not a part of the new world order. You're just going to be doing the same thing because you were programmed. Most of these entertainers were programmed to entertain, nothing else. They may have been around people, or they know what was done to them and they are doing it to other people. So they know how to run the systems to do this to people. But they're not the best judges of this because they've used this abusive measure on people. So somebody that would be equipped would possibly be a hidden person or a hidden weapon to hinder or make these people pay in judgment for what they did before you think you moving on to something new. These people don't get the mark and get the move on. They're gonna be marked to be going to prison. They don't get a new clothing. And I'm America. I'm not going getting no new clothing anyway. I give out the clothing or the marks to the people that did something wrong, and they don't even get that. You don't get to go take your same trifling ways and move to another country and rebuild and figure out how you're going to come back here and do the same thing to the next generation of children that get raised up, if they were able to even get out of this type of programming unscathed. There are the persecutors that look at this in some type of way, and it's the people that use these weapons on people that are going to look at it another way, or the creators of these ways. And somebody saying, well, you're the inspiration. Well, where the fuck is my money? If you built something and I'm the inspiration for it, you're going to pay me. And you think that you cannot be identified. Well, we'll start with the ones that can be. We're going to start with the ones that can be. You're not even a part of the new world order. You're not even a part of the new world. You don't get to get in. You denied the cornerstone. If the cornerstone is getting lifted, you're denied. You can't be trusted. You can't be trusted with these types of equipment and stuff. Like, you've shown this already. Don't be afraid now, you brooding vipers. How do you think you're going to escape hell? And you didn't put innocent people in hell or jail. How are you going to escape it? You're not. You thought because you were going to sit at the top and sit there and try to throw these things and just drop your shit on people's heads. Like the birds who are. That's why the birds got cursed. Yeah, God was giving them something at first, and then you got cursed. You cursed. You don't get to move to the next department. You don't. And I was hearing borderline what? Because just like Judge Judy on TV, a TV judge, she might be a real judge in real life, I don't know, can sit there and talk normal and sharp to somebody in the courtroom and start yelling across the room. I'm pretty sure these are people in this lineage, or they're connected some kind of way to this organization that I'm talking about. It's what you call wrath. The wrath of God. It don't say no other kind of wrath in the Bible. They'll say the wrath of the demons, the devil, the people, the wrath of God. So maybe people can't use wrath. In the law dictionary, it does say something about wrath, or and other type of writings. It might say wrath was illegal or some shit like this. But at the same time, that's the wrath of people. Do you understand? We got a King of Pentacles in the reverse here. Not to mention the treatments, or this is basically like the Tuskegee Airmen energy here. Okay, but you've been tested on and you may not know that you've been tested on. So these people not only have done that, like I was thinking about, like what Daenerys says, like I've been sold and I've been this. You don't really know, unless you're really intuitive, you don't really know that this happened to some people. But this means that children, there's many children, women's wombs were raided, and there could be thousands of embryos out there from a woman's womb that are scattered across the earth because God punished these people and they was not supposed to be having children because of what they was doing. And you bypassed what was said and you went and you took these women's parts and you dispersed these children so that you can later on test on them and do the same thing, and you're not having that access. So this is access denied for certain groups of people in this next chapter. It's no going back and forth about it. These people will be sought out. They will be persecuted. And you will end up restricted. And you will end up, those who brainwash people, you might get brainwashed. Those who put somebody in a mental prison, you're going to be in one. And you're going to worship and bow down at the feet of the system, meaning your ass is going to follow the rules and get in trouble just like every fucking body else that's caught doing something to somebody or doing something to humanity or anybody fucking else. And you were never given the authority and the power to do so. You had the tools and you did it. And you got caught doing it. And now you're not going to be able to go on and do it anymore. We got the Wheel of Fortune here. We got somebody is not going to be able to walk away or just get away with this. Three of Swords energy with a... Somebody could be having some kind of feelings about something here. All right? And they want to give you something. And this could be protected. Because somebody might want to have a family with you. But I wouldn't trust this person. Because either they already got somebody locked up like this, or this is how they want to have you after they get married. This is what these people is doing on paperwork. That's all they doing on paperwork. The paperwork is there. The files is there. Whatever's going on in people's head, it should not even be accessible in a court of law. It's not proper. Because somebody could be saying, I'm listening in on this person and what they thinking, and they can manipulate the shit and put it on the paperwork how they want to. And people could just be going to jail for no reason. To protect the person. The murderer could be the one that put you in jail so that you can't testify against them. It makes no sense. We got the Queen of Pentacles. This could be the Sun here, or the Queen of Pentacles is shedding a light on something that was happening to children here. And somebody is sad about this here. Somebody is sad about what's happening here. It's this Queen of Cups that want to be somebody's mama. This somebody's peer, bitch. You always been jealous of me or something, or whoever this is, and you want to sit up over this person so bad. This is not your world, though. This is not your property. You're not in some type of contract. You were possibly on somebody's contract. In a contract with them, maybe not, but on the contract. Somebody's trying to relinquish everything here. Mami Wata Tarot, what your crimes of espionage, money laundering, kidnapping, tarot. Yes, you. You are going to be going down. You're not a part of this. If you did say that you're my mother or something, you denied me or something like this, I never met you a day in my life. So you getting denied. You've been dealing with one of these men here. This spouse, this father, somebody, all of them. I don't know what you've been doing behind the scenes. Somebody also wants to bring you something. They might want to pay you something here. A King of Cups in reverse. Okay. Some type of something. I don't know. I don't know if this is alimony. I kept hearing somebody alimony, but I don't think that it's called something like this. It's some other type of alimony. Somebody tried to say, like, somebody could be trying to say that somebody else was married before you. It's a lie. It's a lie. So that they can steal something. Yeah, Empress in reverse want to steal something from somebody. My person only had one wife and one set of children. Was y'all stealing his semen? I don't know. Did you have somebody that looked like him? I don't know. Was he cheating? I don't know. I just know that the person only had one wife. King. They could be draining a King of Cups of their energy. Somebody might be trying to give you something to make you have a good life or something, but they still going to be draining your energy instead of just doing it for free. Somebody could be also contemplating how they want to play their cards. Whatever it is, they know they're not getting away with doing this dark magic or whatever they was doing in the dark. Somebody could have been with somebody that was in the shadow government, and these people could have had a hold of you some kind of way to manipulate the situation. That's a different thing. Just like if Edward Snowden is really a Derek Coleman clone. A Dylan energy or a Derek Coleman clone. And what was really going on if he was working for the CIA and got whisked out of here. A Jon Snow. About 5 of these, my closest clones are out there in the world in prominent positions. I know you guys have access to my clones or whatever was already used when whoever this was that was alive that was kind of protecting it a little bit. And you're using them to go to court cases and claim things or something like this without me being privy, and I'm the head. And I'm not sick. The body could be sick. I'm not sick. With the consciousness attached, I'm not sick. Pouring out this information, there's nothing wrong with me. So that means you could tell a man on the street or something like this, you don't want to date them, or a friend of the family, you don't want to date them. All they got to do is go to these gatekeepers and fuck you anyways. And record it and then show it to all their people, and you never had sex with this person, but something that looked just like you had sex with this person. And somebody could have turned this in as evidence of an affair. This is what these people are doing. And the star card is pouring out the information properly here. You can do something like you gonna try to do this with somebody else. You just ain't getting away with it with this tree. God said, I gave y'all all this other shit in the garden. Why did you touch that? Why did you do this? Somebody might not even have a reproductive system left. This could be why God was so mad. Why did you do that? Lowest of the low. This even be this motherfucking Rick Ross and J. Cole energy. Why? Chariot in reverse. That's the Empress in reverse. Somebody want to be stingy. Or this could be this fucking Rick Ross energy here. So you want to try to bully somebody? This is what's coming out here. That this is not who I was in the Two of Cups relationship with. So even that these people saying, oh, Drake ain't been this is what this whole shit is about then. I know you already did something to the original one. That's who the Two of Cups was with. Yet you trying to kick somebody out or something like this instead of giving something to them. And it's getting blocked. Because we know that, again, whatever they're showing on TV is not all the case. Whoever this masculine is that was connected here, or this was an earthly member of this conglomerate, somebody lived right around here where I'm at right now. They probably still live here. I don't know. 5 of Wands energy. This is like, because this is a system that you or I am not like, actually, your energy is a part of it, but you didn't sign up for this, okay? Or something like this. And again, these people care about each other. That don't matter to me. When you coming against me, maybe y'all was able to get away with this with other bitches in the past. You're not getting away with it with me. I'm going to raise all kind of hell all up and around your ass. And I'm going to name names very detailed here. And the information is still going to get out. And the truth is still going to get out. And when I find out what I physically and tangibly can do, we're going to do that too. Somebody is sad about this. You don't get to do that. These people should have thought about this in the first place. When you had your little friends group, or when y'all separated us into the ones that you was going to feed off of and the ones you was going to be friend with. You should have thought about that. Because I definitely wasn't supposed to be off of the getting fed off of list. I know that wasn't no mistake. Not for a second. We got the sun out here. King of Wands. This King of Wands is under judgment for trying to move somebody forward with another person or something like this and leave a Queen of Pentacles pregnant. It better not be nothing in my damn stomach that I didn't agree to. I'm not having no babies with the wind. Emperor in reverse. Somebody could have even tried to take out somebody's husband or something like this. I mean, this might be a blessing, but I still don't want that. I don't want nothing in the way of me going into my next chapter. You just want to you want to contaminate me with a child like all the other pregnant women that had to walk out here with a mystery baby, mysteriously wondering what's next. And oh my God, how am I going to do this on my own? So you can sit there and exploit me for the rest of my fucking life on earth at being 40 something years old with a baby as a single mom. Because somebody jealous because for the first chapter, I was able to be with somebody that took care of the bills, but everything else was to shits in the background with the company that person kept. It ain't my company. It's the company that person kept. I don't think so. These people about to be burning if that's what you think. I'm telling you, these X-Men, you're going to get, the limbs is these extra, terrestrial or ET, extra things that these people can pull on and call on. You're not going to be doing that anymore. The highest you're going to be is a high priestess. Some of these people didn't know that their energy was being used like this, and a lot of them did. The ones with the most hidden, host, with the most hidden assets, they knew. And you're going to start with Mommy Watatero. That's where I see it start. I command it. You're going to start with these people. I don't care how much somebody hid something. You're going to start with that energy. We got the Queen of Wands, Holy Spirit out here. This Queen of Wands can be as innocent and precious and soft and sweet. But if you try to stay with this person, the cause is that we were supposed to wake up and speak this. I'm supposed to wake up and speak this, just like this. So it was up to you when you made that decision. Did you want to deal with this person and that person? Don't be these dudes out here like, oh, when I met this person, they were sold something. The motherfucker still is. But you ain't about to play with this person's name and their image. And it's all they got to even move forward, to even try to have a regular life. Somebody is trying to keep somebody here or keep them stuck to utilize that energy here. All right? They're trying to keep somebody stuck. They're saying, wait, something is coming in. Stop tripping, man. Chill out. Calm down. Be patient. Who are you? Who are these people? You don't have nothing to do with this. These people that saying, be patient. Hold on. Just chill. You don't have nothing to do. That's why I said you could try to manipulate the energy like it's going some other kind of way, but somebody is still here. That more than likely, these people don't want to be here. And somebody is this Queen of Wands, Holy Spirit energy. There's nothing you can use sexually against this woman to contaminate this woman. There's nothing you can use sexually with this Holy Spirit energy, this temperance. There's nothing. This is a fountain probably. A fountain can be charged for sharing their love. Listen, there's nothing you can say about this person. Say this person don't eat poop or nothing. All this crazy shit y'all be talking about. These people. This person don't do none of that. This person, I told you, most likely it's a virgin as well. Somebody hasn't started a full business that was, because you have to think about this. When we're talking about migration, these people that come back in here in these migratory energies as these birds, they have foundations other places. They just coming in to see what child that's being raised up can they rob again or for the first time. And then they're going to go somewhere else and they're going to start another life there and they have foundations all around here. You got the money. But they show up and they use the system. They show up, they use the system. 1, 2. See okay. Okay, because the thing is on, I don't want y'all to hear the phone number. Hold on, I'll be back.